Jarryd Hayne was one of the greatest players in rugby league. He was once the face of the sport, playing at the highest levels representing New South Wales in the state of origin, playing internationally for Australia and Fiji, and winning the Dally M medal as Rugby League's Player of the Year twice. He even took a shot in the big leagues in the NFL, playing for the 49ers in the 2015 season. But with all of these incredible athletic achievements, he has managed to land himself in prison. This is the rise and fall of Jarryd Hayne. Jarryd Hayne was born on the 15th of February 1988 in Sydney. His father was also a professional rugby league player, playing for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, Western Suburbs Magpies and New Zealand Warriors, formerly known as the Auckland Warriors. Jarryd was always an athletic kid, winning multiple titles and still holding the under 8s and under 9s 100 metre record. He started playing rugby league at the age of 6. He played for Campbelltown City, East Campbelltown and Cabramatta throughout his junior years. Hayne went to Westfield Sports High School, but would drop out early to pursue a career in rugby league. Hayne made his NRL debut for the Parramatta Eels at the age of 18 in 2006. He started out on the wing and quickly made his mark on the competition, scoring 17 tries in the first 16 games, including his personal best of 4 tries in one game. His ability to score tries earned him Parramatta Eels Rookie of the Year, the Dally M Rookie of the Year, and a spot on the Kangaroos roster. In 2007, Hayne started the season off playing in the centres and would later move to fullback. The Eels had a great year, finishing 5th on the ladder and making the preliminary finals, 1 game shy of the grand final. In the beginning of 2008, before the season started, Jarryd Hayne and St George player Mark Gasnier were on a night out and got into a fight with another group. The pair ended up getting shot at by a man in a passing taxi. Hayne says the incident had changed his life and was a major turning point in his career. The Eels announced that same year that Hayne signed a contract extension with the club worth $2 million and was also announced as rugby league's fastest man at the time. At the beginning of the 2009 season, Hayne would start off playing 5'8", only to have no real success and was soon moved back to his primary position of fullback. This change saw Parramatta improve throughout the season and made the final series again. This time, they won the grand final qualifier, and Hayne had a grade 1 dangerous tackle incident and would plead guilty, which allowed him to play in the grand final. If the incident was grade 2, he would not have played. Unfortunately, Parramatta lost the grand final, and critics viewed Hayne's performance as disappointing. Despite this, Hayne had one of the best years of his career. It is known as one of the best individual seasons in rugby league history. He had 4,429 run meters with the ball, the most out of any player that year. He won the Dally M Player of the Year, the Dally M Fullback of the Year, New South Wales State of Origin Player of the Season, International Player of the Year, Parramatta Player of the Season, and a few other awards. Hayne would continue to play at a high level over the next few years, playing representative rugby league for basically every rep game he could. He played in the Prime Minister's 13, City vs Country, State of Origin, NRL All-Stars, and he played internationally, representing Australia 4 times and Fiji 3 times between the years of 2007 and 2018, and was announced as part of the Team of the Decade squad at the end of 2019. While Hayne was an extremely talented rugby league player, that didn't stop him from trying to chase his dreams in the NFL. While most people know that Jarryd Hayne had a stint in the NFL in 2015, a lot of people don't know that he first tried to play in the NFL in 2011. He wanted to quit and pursue his dream via the American collegiate system. However, due to Hayne not receiving his HSC and completing the 12th grade, he was ineligible to play college football. Over the following years, he was in talks with NFL members, and on the 15th of October 2014, just after the season he won his 2nd Dally M Player of the Year medal, tying with legend Jonathan Thurston, he announced that he would be departing rugby league to pursue a career in the NFL. Before this announcement, Hayne was reported to be in negotiations with the Parramatta Eels to sign a 5-year contract worth $1.35 million a season, which was equal to more than 20% of the salary cap in 2015, and would have been the largest contract ever offered to an NRL player. On the 3rd of March 2015, the San Francisco 49ers announced they signed free agent Hayne to a 3-year contract with a base salary of $1,575,000 and a guarantee of $115,000 if he does not make the final 53-man roster. He was very impressive in the preseason, and several of his teammates would say things like, "He's a phenomenal athlete, and it doesn't seem like much of a learning curve for him. He seeing as it's his first time ever playing American football. On September 5th, 2015, Hayne made the final 53-man roster and made his NFL debut for the 49ers on September 14th. After, Hayne was dropped to their practice squad, then picked up again to their main roster at the end of the season. His career in the NFL didn't last long, and in May 2016 announced his retirement from the NFL and joined the Fiji Sevens team, hoping to play in the 2016 Summer Olympics. Many people thought this is the main reason why he left the NFL, but on the Locker Room podcast, he would talk about game time being an issue, saying, "I need to be getting game time, and you just can't get that over there because of the way it works. If there was a second division team where I could get those mental reps of being on the field, 100% I'd go back to the NFL. I'm at the end of my career where I really just have to get on the field. I just want to be on the field. I played 8 games in 2 years." Hayne would return to rugby league towards the end of the 2016 season, playing for the Gold Coast Titans until the end of 2017, and finishing his rugby league career playing for the Parramatta Eels in 2018. While Hayne was a high caliber athlete, he was a man in the middle of controversy, and in 2015, Hayne was accused of sexual assault by a woman. The woman had claimed that she was a virgin and was heavily intoxicated when she met Hayne at a bar while he was playing for the San Francisco 49ers. Allegedly, they both went back to her apartment where he sexually assaulted her. There was police investigations in the incident, but no charges were made. In December 2017, the woman would file a civil lawsuit against Hayne, and in August 2019, Hayne settled the lawsuit, paying roughly $100,000 to the alleged rape victim. Then, on November 19, 2018, Hayne was charged with aggravated sexual assault and inflicting actual bodily harm from an incident that took place in Newcastle on the 30th September 2018. Hayne would plead not guilty to any rape charges in relation to the incident. The case would go to trial, and on December 7, 2020, the judge proceeding over Hayne's trial discharged the jury because they failed to come to a majority verdict or an unanimous decision. The case was set to retrial on March 22, 2021, where Hayne was found guilty of 2 counts of sexual intercourse without consent, but was not guilty of recklessly inflicting actual bodily harm. Hayne was sentenced to a maximum of 5 years 9 months in prison. However, in February 2022, the Court of the Criminal Appeal quashed Hayne's conviction and ordered a fresh trial. And in April 2023, Hayne was convicted of rape and was sentenced on the 12th of May 2023. His charges consisted of 2 counts of sexual intercourse without consent, aggravated sexual intercourse without consent, and recklessly inflicting actual bodily harm. Almost a year after he was found guilty, he faced court via a video link from jail, and his lawyers appealed the decision. Their argument is the victim deleted crucial messages, and the timeline of the events didn't add up. The appeal is still going on to this day. Jarryd Hayne was an exceptional athlete, winning countless awards and was once regarded the best rugby league player. But now he spends his days for the next few years in prison and tries to clear his name in the courtroom.